as we transition from discipleship to mentoring, mentoring is one of those items that came up on the statistical studies that found what helps kids stay in their faith for the long haul. So again, they're interviewing post-high school kids, post-college kids, and those that are active in those that are no longer active in the church. What were the key components that helped them, stay the course and stay in the church? So, mentoring has been found to be one of those sort of things. I'll give you a little bit of an example of how that impacts people. So, for example, for myself, my aunt was she had given me a Bible very young in my age, and I remember I think I still have that Bible somewhere with my stuff. But it was a very important thing, and it made a big impact on me because it had a couple pictures that are there, and I could still remember very detailed what those pictures are all about. My aunt was a very strong Christian. She was a little bit on the evangelical side, but she was very faithful, raised her kids in that same faith there too. And so really, she would remind me as being my godmother. We had some faith conversations in that regard too. So she was a very big influential person in my life in that regard. So that's what we're talking about with this faith mentoring thing. When they look back, there's those people in their lives that have that kind of influence and are helpful in that way. So part of the Growing Faithful Family thing is talking about getting mentors in your kid's life. Now, again, there's a lot of different ways in which you can make that happen. We are trying to do a little bit more of that here at St. Stephen's, so hopefully that unfolds a little bit more and gives you even more ideas on that. But at this age, it's good to start talking about these opportunities and times that you can do these sort of things. One of the other ones that I remember, and I'll try to have a couple more videos that would maybe tie into those that would talk about their mentors too in that regard. But one of those things that I think is very helpful in this is for, like, for example, with sponsors or godparents or however you call them. In Eunice's family, they usually will get those that they sponsor a nice Bible like the Lutheran Study Bible, the leather bound with their name on it. That's something, again, that is very powerful for them to be able to, because they'll keep that with them for their entire life. So these are just a couple of ideas that are there. Hopefully we'll give you some more as the years unfold. But at this time, it was just more along the lines of finding these mentors. And then for the next Growing Faithful Family thing that you're going to be invited to, if you want to bring that mentor, if you have one, that's a good idea. The key is 5. For whatever reason, that's a magic number, 5 or more. So again, these can be aunts, uncles, people at church, your friends even. These can be those people that these kids feel confident that they can talk to later on in life. Some of our youth leaders are that for some of our youth that are already here too. So we want to work with you on that.